Wow, okay, absolutely loving the conversations happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and grateful for people that are using their energy to create impact. For now, let's take a little bit of a breather and wind things down, because this is a nice moment to talk about our family, the ones we love so most. Well, most of the time, I think, but let's be honest, even the people closest to us can push all the right buttons and sometimes the other buttons too. But whether it's the non-stop questions, the loud opinions, or that one cousin who always wants to debate sometimes, you've just got to take a moment, breathe, and dip out with Ouma. And I think that's literally what this conversation is about. We asked you this question this week. We asked you, how do you dip out with Ouma when family time gets a little too much and you need to step back, reset, and remind yourself why you actually love them? Now, we wanted you to share your answers on our Expresso socials, and we wanted you to use the hashtag #DipOutWithOuma. And that meant that you could be winning 2,000 Rand in cash and an Ouma RUSK hamper packed with your faves. So this is kind of like me just reminding you about how cool that was. But whether it's sneaking away for a solo coffee and a RUSK moment, or hiding in the laundry with your snacks, or maybe faking one of those work calls, just to reset, we want to know about those funny, relatable dip out stories. And that's why Delucia's here. So officially, good morning. How are we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. I love the colors, giving vibrance. And you caught the theme of the day as well, green and blue.
I did. You and I are kind of matching as well, which I really love. So I'm so happy to be here with you.
Well played.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So can you reveal some secrets for me while we are in the moment? And hey, let me not forget.
Thank you.
This has got to be an official moment. So let's do our dipping cheers. I think this is you dip and then you cheers.
Oh, I love
this. Is like a whole
This is our new family tradition that we're bringing home.
Yes, it's official.
So,
all right, nice.
When I think about dipping out of family situations, I think as you get older, you kind of realize, like, you need to preserve your peace. And I think even with family, like, I love you, but also sometimes you're a bit much. Because I've also been on the receiving end of a lot of, like, backhanded comments. I mean, I'm sure you've had that with your family.
The honest skinner. That's what I call it, yeah.
And you can't stop it, because it's like, okay, cool, people, as you get older, also you notice, like, your parents, your uncles, your aunts, they say things like, oh, you've gotten a bit fat now. Like, yes, I'm happy. I'm eating. I'm hungry. I need it.
Yeah.
Like, compared to how I looked in high school, I think I'm doing much better now. Thanks, Mom.
Brutally honest, and just for the record, you're looking incredible.
Thank you.
I think it's especially, do you have like a cultural family where there's like just cousins and numbers and uncles and aunts and like...
I lost count of the amount of cousins I have because I meet new ones like every few months, to be honest with you.
Trying to get their names?
Oh my word.
I feel you.
Multiple family group chats all the time, and they're all on mute at the moment.
But it gets a lot, right? It gets so overwhelming, like especially those family events when it's a vibe and you love being there because you love sharing this moment, but it's like stimulation overload, eh? Mm-hmm. So how do you sneak out of it? How do you dip out?
Thankfully, I love my cousins a lot, and we're all similar in age. I'm the youngest out of like a billion.
Okay.
So for me, it's always about, okay, cool, we see the elders. They are sitting at one table, minding their own business.
Yes.
And we will always sneak away. You know, we those cousins, let's go for a walk. So we'll go for a walk, spend some time in the neighborhood, just making sure that we are all together. That for me brings me a much more peace than sitting around and having like these vacuous conversations and having people constantly be honest with you. Because I think honesty is fine, but there's a limit to that honesty where you have to set a boundary to realize, okay, cool, well, I don't really want to be a part of this conversation where you're tearing me down all the time. I do it to myself enough. Yeah. So I feel like when you're around the cousins that you like, your siblings especially, I have great siblings, I feel like that for me just keeps me grounded.
That's so true. I think my friends and my family definitely do that, especially when you go through all these front-end things and they must think, oh, you're like a media personality, you're like a superstar.
Meanwhile, I'm like, I want to be in sweats all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel you there. And also for me, the fact that I think your cousins really do allow you to be grounded because they resonate with you. Our family are coming from a place of love. That honesty, which sometimes is misguided and it become a negative impression on you, but fam, we love you. Just understand that the next time we go for a walk with the cousins, we need to just breathe. We're having a dip out moment, and I think we could all understand that.
We're all here for some inner peace, let's be honest.
Inner peace, finding our zen, and maybe a dip out moment is exactly that. So here's a reminder, beyond the cool conversation that I'm having with Delucia right now, we want you to get involved in this competition, and we want you to get your entries in before Monday, the 28th of July. That's literally next week. So your T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. And with that, I think it's an opportunity to dip out, take a breath, and win big. Good luck, get involved. And hey, one more thing, as a reminder, if you haven't tried it out yet, don't forget to look out for Ouma's limited edition hot cross bun flavor. It's nostalgic. I think it's the perfect dip when your family's being a little extra. You know what I'm talking about. That was beautiful, nice.
Dip out with Ouma this winter. Tasty, filling, and oh so satisfying. The ultimate winter snack.